This is Sefstas, and this is my audience. Companies need ways to manipulate their customers in order to gain a profit. Every year, millions of people go on a diet for self-improvement and New Year's resolutions. What possibly could be a better way than to aim at people that are going on diets? People all over the world have been deceived when it comes to purchasing and consumption because they think that what they're buying is healthy, and in reality, it's not. People need to become more aware of what is in their food. Organic labels promote obesity because people assume that they have lower calories, that they cannot eat, and that they can eat more with less exercise. They think that natural equals healthy, but that's not necessarily the case. Instead, organic equals processed or not processed. Food labels can spur misconceptions of people into thinking that food is non-fat, and this means lower calories, but that's not true. And then cholesterol could equal lower fat, which is also not true. Jonathan P. Schultz states that organic foods may be treated as something that they are not, which promotes weight gain. Low calories means that people can eat more of it. Oreos, there are organic Oreos, and when people were asked, like, you could have an extra Oreo of the organic ones, and people would usually have the extra Oreo, even though normally if they were just the regular ones, they would just stop after like 3 Oreos or whatever the serving size is. The key is to exercise, but still eat organic if you're eating it. You just can't eliminate the exercise. The purchases of organics has increased from $1 billion in 1990 to $25 billion in 2009, and people believe that they are eating healthy by eating the organic foods. Companies make food irresistible by food engineering. They manipulate ingredients to make it taste good, which includes adding more sugars, fats, and raising up the contents of all of it just to make it taste better and make people want more of it. Even when they are full, they'll eat even more when they're not hungry. An example is a restaurant had a healthy chicken breast, and they injected it with sugars and oils in order to get people to eat more, even after they were full, so that they would eat the whole thing or even go on to dessert. Cereal examples, there's cereals that will break up the sugar content so it doesn't look like it's full of sugar. It makes it seem more healthy for the moms to buy this for their children, and so they break it down into brown sugar, corn syrup, sugar, and honey, like 5 different ingredients, and this is actually just as bad as just the sugar. So the sugar is very important, and the only way that you can really avoid that is by reading the labels, checking the sugar content and the fat content of everything, and just being very careful with the portions. 16 food companies have pledged that they will cut their calories down by 1.5 trillion by 2015, and people are that are giving into these types of foods that are engineered are because they see food as reward. This makes people more vulnerable into eating more of them, or more of the foods if they taste good, and if they could have more of it, of the organics. It is a personal choice to eat these foods, and that is when people become obese, is when they cannot stop eating it because they see it as a reward. The only way to really avoid it is, again, read the food labels, check the sugar and fat content of the sweets. Most of them will be high, but look for the lower amount, or just cut down on the portions so that you don't intake so much of it. And enjoyment of food is a good thing. It's a really good thing. You're supposed to enjoy your food, but when you enjoy it and overeat, that's when it becomes the problem. Europeans are known for eating their real food and naturally made food, and like the cheeses, and that's what we should really lean more towards. Yeah, it's high in fat, but if it's naturally made, it could be a lot better for you than other things. Foods that will fool you, like getting a salad. This taco salad, right here, it's loaded with all things. Looks really good, but it's really not. Actually, it would be better to have 2 chili dogs rather than this, because it would be 840 calories, and the chili dogs, 2 of them, is 600 calories. So really, the taco salad is probably not the best thing. Toppings for a salad, if you're trying to go the healthy way, a lot of things can fool you. Toppings such as cheese. This is the highest fat content of your selections. The next would be tofu, ham, and then egg and turkey. Bacon bits versus sunflower seeds. Bacon bits would be perceived to be the higher, I'm going to stay away from that kind of thing, and sunflower seeds are always seen kind of healthier. But really, you could have the same amount of bacon bits and sunflower seeds, and the bacon bits would only be 100 calories, and the sunflower seeds would be 160. So it's really better to go with the bacon bits. And then the salad dressings, from highest to lowest calorie content, blue cheese is obviously very high in calories, but then it goes light French, balsamic vinaigrette, and then surprisingly, fat-free ranch would be your lowest calorie option. Things like, for a healthy breakfast, people would think, oh, I'm going to have a cup of granola and skim milk. But that actually has 700 calories just in your breakfast, your diet. So it would actually go better to have 2 eggs, a whole wheat toast, and a fruit salad, just a mixed fruit cup. And that's only like 400 calories, which would be a lot better for you. Now that we know that the companies include in their foods to try to make people eat more, here are some ways to stay healthy and how to keep healthy. Nutrition, use a combination of minerals and vitamins and proteins, carbs, fats, pure water, oxygen, and sunlight. A mixture of all of those is very important. A positive attitude and to keep stress low is very important for your health. You don't want to keep your stress too low, but you want to have a right balance of stress and non-stress. Your spinal column. Your spinal cord is your lifeline. It's very important to keep that healthy by exercising and to sleep on good mattresses and to keep a good posture. And exercising daily keeps hearts and joints healthy. It's important to exercise daily just to eliminate toxins and just to keep active, which is very important. And especially nowadays, people are very into exercising. Hygiene, bathe and shower daily is very, very helpful. Scrub skin twice weekly, brush and floss daily, and fasting eliminates toxins, but you don't want to starve yourself, but fasting, going on a break between foods and don't constantly eat. Recommended food supplements are multi-minerals, a nutritional drink, vitamin C, vitamin E, pure water, and 8 to 12 glasses of that. And sunbathing for vitamin D absorption is very important. And that's it.